You know, it's funny. People will look at you and immediately start forming opinions. Ha 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 ha. They see you standing there, calm, collected, focused on your own world, and they whisper, why aren't they chasing? Why aren't they bending? Why aren't they doing what everyone else seems to be doing? And honestly, it's almost laughable because what they don't see is the truth. Every second you spend worrying about what they think is a second you're not building, not moving, not becoming the force you were meant to be. Oh, the first time I felt it, it hit me like a wave, that clarity. The moment you realize no one's approval is required to validate your energy, your ambition, your existence, it's liberating. And in that clarity, everything begins to shift. You start noticing the small things, the quiet moments when your mind is clear, the victories that pile up quietly while the world is busy judging. And those victories, they add up. Ha 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 ha, they add up in ways that eventually make you untouchable. And then, one day, it all changes. The noise, social media, people's opinions, the pressure to fit in, it just fades into white noise. You're left with yourself. Just you and your focus, your ambition, your drive. And at first, it feels strange because you're used to seeking validation, to proving, to reacting to everyone else's energy. But when you stop, when you truly let yourself breathe, you start to feel the beauty of your own power. That's when the transformation begins. That's when the machine inside starts to hum. Not a cold, lifeless machine, but one built from purpose, vision, and fire. The fire that only you can ignite. And the moment you feel that hum, everything else in the world starts to fade, becomes less important, almost irrelevant. I remember, late at night, sitting alone, thinking about all the energy I had wasted chasing things that were never mine. People's approval, fleeting attention. It was exhausting. But even in that exhaustion, there's beauty. It teaches you a priceless lesson. Your focus, your time, your energy, they're your most valuable resources. And the moment you start guarding them, everything changes. You begin to see opportunities where others see chaos. You make moves that are deliberate, precise, and yet feel instinctive. And yes, at first, people might call it cold. They'll try to label you, judge you, tell stories about you that don't even touch the truth. But that's part of the journey. You learn to smile, you let them talk while you build. Ha 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 ha, it's almost satisfying. That moment when the world fades away and all that matters is your own elevation. And let me tell you, the transformation doesn't happen all at once. It comes in fragments, small shifts that pile up over time. Waking up without checking who's talking about you. Pushing yourself past fatigue because you know the grind matters. The tiny daily choices that quietly scream, I am here for myself, not anyone else. That's how the machine is born, piece by piece, moment by moment, choice by choice. And with each layer, you grow sharper, more precise, more unstoppable. And the loneliness in the beginning, it's intense because when you stop chasing, when you withdraw from everyone else's expectations, the silence can feel deafening. And at first, it's uncomfortable. You wonder, am I doing this wrong? Should I be more social? Should I bend to fit in? But then you realize the silence isn't empty. It's full of potential, full of space to think, create, and grow. And in that space, your focus sharpens, your energy consolidates, your vision clears. And suddenly, that focus becomes addictive. It's more satisfying than any attention or chase could ever be, because now you're not chasing illusions, you're creating reality. Think about that for a second. The power of being fully present in your own life, fully aligned with your ambitions, untouchable by distractions that once controlled you. People may call it selfish, they may call it cold, but it isn't. It's alive, vibrant, fierce. You're no longer a reflection of other people's desires. You are your own force of nature. And when you realize that, oh, it's like stepping into a new world. The old rules don't apply. The old judgments don't matter. The only thing that matters is your forward motion. I remember watching someone else chase endlessly, bending themselves, striving for attention, trying to prove they mattered. And I laughed, not mockingly, but in pure relief, because I realized I had escaped that loop. I had stepped out of the cycle of energy-draining chase. I had become a machine in the best way possible, one that moves deliberately, passionately, unapologetically. And from that moment, I knew there's no going back. The machine is activated. The gears are turning. And oh, it feels incredible. And the machine isn't about ignoring people or isolating yourself. It's about prioritizing your energy. It's about knowing what deserves your focus and what doesn't. It's about being fully present in your own life, your mission, your grind, while letting the rest of the world exist without your interference. That's the machine. That's the focus. That unstoppable energy that leaves people watching in awe, even if they don't say it. And as you keep going, people notice, even if they try not to, even if they mask it with judgment. They feel it, they sense it, they see that you're moving differently, living differently. And quietly, without a word, you earn respect. Real respect, the kind that doesn't need explanation, apology, or validation. The kind that comes naturally because your energy speaks louder than words. And remember, the journey isn't smooth. The path isn't always clear. There will be days when doubt creeps in, when loneliness hits harder, when distractions tempt you back to old patterns. You'll feel the pull of chasing again, the urge to seek approval, the temptation to conform. But the machine doesn't falter. It breathes. It recalibrates. It moves forward with deliberate precision. Every time you rise above, every time you resist, you grow stronger. Every obstacle becomes another gear in your engine, propelling you forward. And soon, soon the results become undeniable. Not flashy, not noisy, subtle, but real. Clarity in your mind, precision in your actions, doors opening that weren't there before, opportunities aligning perfectly with your vision, your energy, your ambition. People start to follow naturally. Not because you chased, not because you begged, but because you move with a force that can't be ignored. A machine in motion. And the world, it adjusts, whether it wants to or not. Ha 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 ha. And then there's laughter. That deep, satisfying laughter when you realize how far you've come. How much energy you used to waste chasing approval, bending, seeking validation. And now it's all yours. The energy, the focus, the life, the machine you've become. And oh, it's alive. Humming, pulsing, driving you forward into a future only you can build. And now, now comes the part where most people stumble without even realizing it. The part where the machine either wakes up fully or fades back into the noise. Ha ha ha, it's intense, isn't it? Because this is where the real grind begins. Where your focus gets tested, where distractions show up disguised as opportunities, where old habits creep in like memories, and where patience is challenged in ways you didn't know existed. And at first, it can feel heavy, exhausting even. You'll find yourself asking, am I doing too much? Am I missing something? Is the world moving faster than me? And that's okay, because the machine, the real one, isn't built in comfort. It's forged in the fire of action, in the sweat of long nights, in the quiet moments when no one is watching, when no one else cares, and all you have is yourself and your ambition. Oh, let me tell you about that fire. It starts small. Just a spark, that little voice inside that whispers, I can do more. I can push harder. I can rise higher. And if you listen, really listen, it grows. Ha 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 ha. And when it grows, it becomes insatiable. Suddenly, ordinary tasks start to feel like steps on a ladder to greatness. The small wins, almost unnoticed, begin to pile up, and you start to see the blueprint of your own power. And here's the thing, you don't need applause. You don't need recognition. You don't need anyone to chase you. You only need to honor the fire, fuel it, move forward. The machine doesn't wait, it doesn't stop, it doesn't ask for permission, it just moves. And the momentum is like nothing else. Subtle at first, like a gentle push in your chest, a whisper in your mind saying, keep going, you're on the right path. And then it hits you, undeniable. Every action you take carries weight. Every choice feels amplified. Every morning you wake up with intention. You add more power to the machine. Ha 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 ha. And then the world starts to shift. The chaos, the noise, the uncertainty, it all bends subtly to your rhythm. People who doubted you sense it without understanding why. Doors you never noticed start opening. And the best part? You didn't chase. You didn't beg. You didn't compromise. You simply became relentless. And here, in this relentlessness, the real growth happens. Growth that can't be faked, can't be borrowed. Growth that comes only when you push past fatigue, when you rise above distraction, when you refuse to settle for anything less than your best. Being a machine isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up. Again and again. Even when the world says slow down. Even when your body whispers for rest. Even when doubt creeps in quietly at night, the machine ignores it. It focuses, it moves, and every motion builds power. Ha 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 ha, power that feels electric, magnetic, alive. And the people around you, oh, they notice, sometimes quietly, sometimes without understanding. Those who used to dominate conversations with their opinions pause. They sense the energy. They see the confidence that isn't for show. It's earned. Some will misunderstand. Some will call it arrogance. Some will try to pull you back into their noise. But the machine, it doesn't falter. It doesn't argue. It doesn't react unnecessarily. It moves with precision, every step calculated, every action intentional, every breath aligned with purpose. Ha 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 ha. The more you do it, the more natural it feels. Discipline becomes a rhythm, a lifestyle, an identity.